If you're shopping renter's insurance in 2026, there's a really good chance you're about to overpay by about $180 a year, and it's not your fault. The quote engines are designed to upsell you, the coverage limits default high, and almost nobody tells you the three numbers that actually decide your premium. In the next 9 minutes I'm going to walk you through exactly how I get quotes, what I say, what I leave out, and the specific questions that have saved real renters real money. No fluff, no affiliate hype, just the honest process. Before you get a single quote, you need to know what you're buying. Renter's insurance has 4 parts. Personal property, which replaces your stuff. Liability, if someone gets hurt in your unit. Loss of use, which pays for a hotel if your place is unlivable. And medical payments to others. That's it. It does not cover your roommate's stuff, it does not cover floods, and in most policies it does not cover earthquakes. Knowing this means you won't get talked into add-ons you don't need when an agent calls back. Here's the step most people skip. Before you get quotes, walk through your apartment with your phone and roughly tally what it would cost to replace everything. Laptop, TV, clothes, bike, kitchen stuff. Most renters land between $15,000 and $30,000, way less than the default 50 or 100,000 quote engines push. Liability is different. 25,000 is the floor, but 100,000 usually costs only a few dollars more a month. Write your 2 numbers down before you open any website. Quotes mean nothing if the coverage doesn't match your life. There are honestly only 5 places worth getting a renter's quote in 2026. Direct carriers like Lemonade, State Farm, Allstate, Geico, and Liberty Mutual. Independent agents who can shop multiple carriers at once. Comparison sites. And yes, I run one, link below, but use any of them. Your current auto insurer for a bundle discount. And your landlord's preferred provider, which is sometimes cheapest, sometimes a rip-off. Get at least 3 quotes. Not 1. Not 10. 3 is the sweet spot, where you see real price spread without losing your weekend. Here's where people accidentally inflate their premium. When the form asks for personal property, use the number you calculated, not the default. For deductible, pick 500 or 1000. Going from $250 to $1,000 often cuts your premium 15 to 20%. Say yes to a smoke detector, a deadbolt, and any security system you actually have. These are real discounts. Be honest about pets, especially dogs, because dishonesty here voids claims. And if you work from home, mention it. Sometimes it raises liability, sometimes it doesn't, but lying about it definitely hurts later. When the quotes come back, ignore the big monthly number first. Look at 4 things. The personal property limit, the liability limit, the deductible, and whether it says replacement cost or actual cash value. Replacement cost is what you want. Actual cash value depreciates your 3-year-old laptop to about $40. Then check sublimits. Jewelry is often capped around $1,500. Electronics sometimes around $2,500. If you own a nicer laptop or an engagement ring, you may need a scheduled rider, which is usually cheap, but never automatic. Most carriers have discounts they won't mention unless you ask. Bundling with auto is the big one, typically 10 to 15% off both policies. Paying annually instead of monthly often saves another 5 to 8%. Auto pay, paperless billing, claims-free history, being a non-smoker, and even some employer or alumni group affiliations can stack. When you're on the phone with the agent, literally ask, what discounts am I not getting that I might qualify for? That one sentence has saved viewers I've heard from anywhere from $40 to $120 a year. Some quotes look great on paper and fall apart at claim time. Watch for these red flags. A carrier with an AM. Best rating below B+. Financial strength matters when you actually need to file. A policy that's only actual cash value with no replacement cost option. Hard caps under $1,000 on electronics if you own laptops or a TV. A deductible above $2,000 on a policy under $15 a month. That's usually how they hit the low price. And online reviews where the same complaint shows up over and over about claim denials. Cheap means nothing if they don't pay. Last piece. You don't need to reshop every month. That's exhausting and pointless. but you absolutely should re-quote at 3 moments: when your policy renews each year, when you move, and when you add or drop a roommate, pet, or major possession. Carriers raise prices quietly between renewals, sometimes 10% without telling you why. A 15-minute re-quote once a year is the single highest return habit I can give you. If your current carrier is within 10% of the best new quote, stay. Loyalty has small claim time benefits. More than 10%? Switch.